Beast, Murloc, Pirate, Kobold, Undead. I see. I see. So, maybe we're leapers. Maybe it's leapers? It could be leapers. We're playing fun comps right now while we're leveling up this alt account, right? From the ground to the top floor. Who knows how far we'll take it, but game's fun. Game's amusing. Game's new. Game is not balanced. That is not the selling point of the new meta. But it's good to treat it like a game for a little bit, you know? Time to leap has come. Bofur, can you always just level up alt accounts? I just want to see bad comps. I mean, just depends on the meta, right? I'm optimistic. I remember saying, what was it, like a month ago before the patch came out? I think this is make or break for the game. Like, this is the patch. They got to hit. They got to connect at some point because they're hemorrhaging players. I think this patch hit pretty well. I think it's a lot of fun. Disposition of people in chat, disposition on the internet, all that kind of stuff is a little bit better right now, which is good. The longevity question is always, debatable. They just kind of desperately need to tune some of the outliers, right? The demons murdering everybody. The thousands of stats by turn 12 type of scenarios. Illidan Pirates with ship in a bottle works well. But what if I just don't play ship in a bottle and I play a good trinket? You know? I'm still angry, old, and confused. I hear that gets better with age. Somebody asked, do you drink bourbon before? I do. I don't drink at the moment, though. More of a health choice. I do drink bourbon. I'm just more a little bit laying off, lay off the sauce when I don't have a major reason to drink around friends or whatever. Also kind of, real life experience and stuff can make you realize how fragile life is sometimes. I'm not going to preach, but AFK double Coomer sushi plus double spear or spell minor trinket still couldn't outscale demons. I mean, it's not even debatable for like good boards. We can talk about on average, we can talk about whatever. But like the people that are like defending like demons don't get big or whatever. I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying like just in general with this discussion. It's a very disingenuous discussion, right? Because like we're not talking turn 16, turn 15 boards. We're talking turn 11, turn 12, thousands. That don't happen, That shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't have turn 9 somebody going, all right, here we go. And spins up and gets 500 plus stats per turn after that point. Yeah, no. We're not talking ultra late game. We're talking like 2 turns of capitalizing on greater trinket. Unmatched levels of power. Urzul's too good. I'd say Golden Bran is the catalyst that's a problem. I think if you just remove Bran as a card, not saying that they should, but if you just took Bran out as a card, demons are not an outlier tribe. Maybe you'd argue that Fell Blood Portrait also needs to take a hit in that scenario, but that kind of patches the 2 major problems. It's the insurmountable amount of resources that's a problem. Not the we can get consumes from the tavern. If it was like a fair amount of demons that you could play, then it's a different story. When it's Bran printing out entire cards that print out cards or free rerolls, it gets out of hand quickly. One man's opinion. I really do like pirates in this lobby. Against Beast, Murloc, Kolbor, Undead. I think we hedged toward it. Like Macau too. Because it could be a leapers. And that would be... that could leap really hard. You hearing what I'm saying? Guys, you picking up what I'm putting down? We could be leaping so hard in the future. You're going to get menagerie trinkets. So that's not the way the trinkets work, for what it's worth. Trinkets are tied to tribes. Having more tribes doesn't give you the menagerie trinkets. Like, the ones that are considered menagerie are all considered neutral, which will appear no matter what game. The only ones that can be offered to us this game are pirate, undead, things that are flagged for neutrals, or things that do not have a tag. Which includes what you're referring to as the menagerie trinkets. Like Late Fang, for example, is a neutral. You could have 0 tribes on the board and it still offers Late Fang. Swiss trinkets, Bofur, not the neutral trinkets. You know, I never gets old. Beast, neutral, neutral, neutral. How YOLO is Beast? Go souvenirs and hope for something good? It's an option. YOLO, you only leap once. You know, it's hard to argue with an acronym that is so apt at describing the situation we're in. Good point. Beasts are good with a 0, but what are beasts? Like, are they? Don't get me wrong, Illidan is okay to play beasts with because, like, you can get your Macaw to go off before things go off, which is great. But, like, you're not playing that board. You don't have Baron. Leapfroggers is nothing without Baron, so, like, how are you getting Baron and then returning back to that situation? And what were we given in terms of cards that enabled us to say that we were going to do that? We're not, like, picking up Leapfrogger ahead of time to do it. If we find Baron, we can backpedal into it. None of the trinkets really enabled that. Just hit good, bro. True. That is actually the take. Why did you attack before this Mana Saber respawned? That feels wrong. That doesn't feel right. Good cleanup there, buddy. Just ignore the situation you're in. Just do the impossible. I'm not saying we can't be beasts, but, like, there's a lot of things that make us think we shouldn't hedge toward beasts yet. Closer to pirates or closer to the beasts? Or is it both? It's actually both, isn't it? It's Bofadem. It's Bofadies. 1, 2, 3, 4 minions that are below 4 or 3 or below. Time for some awkward pirates. Remember, Illidan Hero Power goes off before this thing triggers. So, like, we kind of have to play around that at the moment. Go double Elementium chest. Yeah, games just don't feel like they're that long, you know? Look at this guy doing Leapers stuff. Getting an astounding 8/7 minion at the end. Pretty good, though. 20/20 on the Octopus immediately. I learned that one the hard way. The other part is, like, you can't play Fish Trinket either. So, like, there's some awkwardness. Or at least, like, it's hard to play Fish Trinket, I should say. Attack, Trinket spawn. You need to be able to reliably not create open board spaces. Or, sorry, not create more board spaces. Doable, but, like, awkward. Well, that's kind of a cute option. This is probably not right versus just playing the pirate stuff, right? It's a pirate ramp for Octosari. It is. I mean, it's a current angle. Well, would you look at that and that? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not unhappy to see Baron. Baron's great. But, like, let's have a quick conversation about how if we would have taken the Catacomb Crasher, this board state would be pretty legit at the moment. You ever take a 6-2? You would need to flush 4 minions from this board to make a 6-star. You'd have to go 1, 2, 3, and who? You? Might be the play. Ooh, that sucks. Just get double Baron Trinket. It's genius. I like it. I need you guys not to all farm me. Fine. Whatever. Farm my ass. That guy Pirates, I mean, he's just playing tempo minions, right? Tempo Trinket, tempo minions. We have no Trinket. Coin flip gamer. Double fish on Illidan. But hear me out. What if everything just works out perfectly for us? You know you want to? I know I want to. I want the memes to work so badly. Bofur, where are your leapers now? We'll see. We will see where those leapers show up for work. There's a lot of risk in doing what we're doing, but we have to get them to die. If they die before the fish spawns, so be it. My board leaps. They're on the enemy's board. You know who we're looking for. Ain't that hard of a pivot. Can't die this turn. Come on, Leapies. Cruise Controller would have been great. We needed this card or Eliza to be able to play Pirates. Either way, otherwise, it's just nothing. Man, I wish I had just a suicide minion. On the other hand, he is beasts, so this likely value trades. I desperately need things to value trade. the first position Baron. Like, how else do you order this? Why not keep our Octo Scale summoning the pirates? I mean, does he? What pirates? What pirates are you summoning if Octosari is on the board? Think about what Illidan does as soon as he spawns. Like, Illidan has to suicide or attack with 2 of the minions on that board state. If you don't have any pirates to be able to summon, you can't summon pirates. You don't scale Octosari at all. Yeah, maybe you could suicide Octosari with the fish on the board and get a couple 28/28s. That's the dream. But that's the only thing that can happen there. You get a 28/28. I do like a 28/28, don't get me wrong. Those, holy fuck, those are big? I mean, yeah. Oh. Yes, they are. Shit. What pirates? This thing doesn't trigger until after Illidan suicides 2 minions. This doesn't start. This goes first, then this thing triggers. You can't have Octosari on the board. Otherwise, you got to lead Octosari, then potentially Octosari could die, and then it clogs the board and the fish don't spawn. That's what I'm saying, like, it's super awkward here. Nice 5%er, this board doesn't calculate correctly. We get lucky, though. But this board is notorious for 0% wins. Exodia Pirates doesn't work. Maybe we just don't want to taunt here. These minions will not be remembered for the fish. But there are other minions I can suicide. That way I don't have to suicide these guys. Which is kind of important if we're going to get the combo to go off. So we're saying that it's super awkward to play Illidan with fish. Because, like, the minions themselves, we can't let them value trade. Get him, Baron. Boo. Boo, you bastards. Boo. Snipes both Barons. Boo. Anyway. Dude, we just keep getting so fucking lucky, man. Another 0%er. Seriously, though. Don't ever worry about odds when you're fighting Exodia Pirates right now. Calculator is garbage. Better. Also, once again, super awkward. Leaper's Pivot. Wonder if it ever is Leaper's Pivot. Too late? It's not really too late. You only need 3 cards. You need Macaw plus Leapfrogger plus a single Death Rattle minion. And it's better than this board state. He's got Golden Baron Leapers here. No! You motherfucker! I mean, it's really good, but like... Bro, what's a taunt, though? True. What's a goon to a goblin, after all? Surely they won't value trade, right? Surely this won't clog our entire board and we'll die. Taunting it doesn't fix the problem. Surely there's no little taunts on this board. Oh, don't you lie to me, Odds. Don't you fucking lie to me. Well, that is fortunate there on the last hit. That was really scary. If that would have gone to one of the little tiny taunts, it would have taken away a golden fish. Mm-hmm. 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 How about that Baron dies now? You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like right there. There's no. The Baron. No. The Baron. There you go, big boy. GG. Good shit. What a stupid ass board state. Oh, smart Sky Pirate? Yeah, I mean, it's scary. We have a lost condition of a 0 attack taunt. Also, this thing value trading is really bad, but you still win with one fish? Only if we hit well. They get it before Baron and all that kind of stuff. What if it's 2 macaws, though? You know, good point. I like the way you think. I mean, it's totally the pivot, right? If we're not dead before we get there. If we had 1 Death Rattle Beast on the board, we could do it. We could just sell these 3 for it. If I gold one of these guys and he doesn't have those Leapfroggers buff, they value trade, which is really bad. Which to gold? It might be neither. I think we said still. I don't think it's worth the risk. For the upside of the extra trigger on the cruise controller. Because if either of those taunts is 4 attack, you get very fucked. Alright, so he played against Illidan and had a taunt Death Rattle minion, so he has no fish. Kind of sucks for you, doesn't it? Nice fish you got there. That's rather unfortunate, isn't it? I don't think we one-shot him. Close, though. What a fun game. This is why I play Battlegrounds, man. This right here, epitome of Battlegrounds. Top 5 game of the meta. Absolute Clown Fiesta. It's a fucking party, I'll tell you what. Why not Gold Bird? No following. The previous time we fought him, he had 2 leapers that were both 4 attack. So if you gold the macaw with both of those leapers still existing on the board, if the macaw value trades, you don't spawn fish. Which is like a tremendously big downside. To beat that board, you don't need more attack from Cruise Controller. You need these both of these minions to die, you know? If they don't die, you don't have the open board space. You don't have the open board space, you don't spawn the fish, and then you lose the fight. Get 3rd Leaper. Yeah, I'm not going to make a transition until I have a Death Rattle Beast. That ain't happening. For fish. Or we're going to get lethaled. I think we needed this game. This game right here is really important for dialogue in this channel. Like, there are certain boards that don't calculate correctly, right? We just keep getting so fucking lucky on our one RNG hit fights. Any chance Golden Frog is better than Golden Bird? In the instance of this wouldn't die, maybe? Depends on what menu we put on the board, probably. These aren't Death Rattle Beasts. I mean, that technically is a Death Rattle Beast. 0% keeps winning combats. True. It's kind of like the bad beast in this scenario, but you know, win in Rome. Something like that. All right, time to go, big guys. Yeah, you don't really help. All right, that is the time where we gold the leaper. Bro, we leaping? Buckle in, buckaroos. It's a leaping moment. Oh, honestly, top game of this meta. Best game we played in this meta. It's so fucking dumb. Illidan duped fish. Exodia pirate to leapers transition. Let's go leapers, let's go. Fuck yeah, dude. Strap in, this maneuver is going to cost us the next recruit phase. I mean, if we win, then as long as it isn't just one mana saber cub alive. Then it's ogre anyway. That's kind of a cute idea. Go for the screensaver here, or sunscreener. Screensaver. Good try there, Leaper. You knew what was up. He's got Golden Baron after all. This is kind of a problem. We're going to need that Baron to be dead. Thank you, big guy. If only we could have, like, the Leapers positioned, or the fish in front of the Barons. You know what I'm saying? Still pretty good. Pretty damn decent. Time for fish to do fish things. It's beautiful. Just hit good, we hit good. We did hit good. Alright. Should be a W. Definitely a W. I mean, if the fish doesn't die here, it's always a W. I think the insides of the fish is bigger than the inside of that minion. It's ogre. The fun never lasts forever, guys. What's in the box? It better not be another one. No death rattle into a death rattle moment over here. Fuck you, Bob. Not again. You're not allowed to do it again. Thank you. So close. Got Macaw and the Raptor. Easiest game. I like how we still have 100 points. I mean, we should have 100 points for a while. Fresh account, you know? Or like an account that was conceded to.